A beautiful day on Sunrise Boulevard. The morning LA sun rising, the birds singing, the busy feet of the people walking along the street clatter. Today seemed perfect. Not a trouble in sight. A normal day at the office. But as I should have known, and so foolishly ignored, there's never a normal day here in Sunrise Boulevard. Now I know what you're wondering. How I ended up here in the first place. Well, to answer that, I have to take you back to only moments ago. In an attempt to maintain the cookie's stability in my hand, it slipped out of my grasp and crumbled onto the floor. Now, there are a lot of questions one must ask in this particular situation. Some are right, some are wrong, but the only question burning in my mind was simple, and so I ask you, do I pick up the cookie? It seems I have exactly 5 seconds to decide whether or not to eat this cookie. You see, the 5-second rule goes as follows. The cookie, which was originally controlled and sanitized, has now made contact with its surface full of bacteria, disease, and death-inducing pathogens, the real killers of the night. According to the CDC, World Health Organization, and my colleagues from early second grade, may they rest in peace, it takes approximately 5 seconds before the phlegm and phages transfer onto the food in question. Fortunately for me, I knew just the guy. After a couple of leads led me to him, I found Tyler, a man who had practiced and witnessed many food droppings before. I tracked down his location and decided to ask him a few questions. I've been searching for you. Are you aware of the 5-second rule? What? Yeah, it's stupid, and it's like one of those things that people... What? Tyler was no help whatsoever. A dead end. A red herring to the burning question. Is the cookie okay to eat? I'd been looking in all the wrong places, and time is running out. It's been approximately 4.03 seconds since the cookie has dropped to the ground. Naturally, I decided to take a walk to clear my head. I found out that a cool evening walk by the pool, among crisp air, makes the computer between my ears tick at a faster rate. Re-energized, I decided to refocus my attention on doing my taxes, one of man's greatest debts. Nothing humbles a man greater than realizing he is under the oppressing thumb of the government. But once I finally completed the task, I finally decided to do the dishes. I'd been behind in my cleanliness, being lost in the deep despair of my line of work. But after that, I finally decided to eat some food. Doing the dishes got me hungry, so I decided to eat a cookie. Which then reminded me of the task at hand. I'm running out of time, with 4.97 seconds having passed before we forfeit our dreaded 5-second rule. The progress I made, the people I've met, the places I've been, all comes down to now, in the LA night. Just me and the cookie. See? Didn't hurt. So that's me, laying on the floor of my office. What a shame. Throughout my career, I'd withstood every criminal, faced every challenge with ease in class, and yet I ultimately fell to my closest need, my need to eat. What fed me and sustained me for years and years is what ended up killing me in cold blood in my own office. If you can learn one thing from my tragic story, learn this. Never, ever eat something off the floor.